What's up? Good morning, everybody. Chewy89 coming at you today, and we got another Marvel Crisis Protocol video, and we're talking about Spider-Woman and the Tactics cards that got leaked over the weekend. I saw this on Friday. I just needed a couple of days to, just give it some time to breathe, let it breathe a little bit, and then I could just react to it. You know what I mean? Go over this card, and because man, Spider-Woman is absolutely amazing. If you guys can't do me a favor, like, dislike, comment, subscribe, do all the cool things. You know what I mean? We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, keep it going. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I'm gonna have more CB content. So the next thing I want to do is a Sentinels video, and we're gonna be working on that soon. So pay close attention. Hit the subscribe. You'll see the notification when we get the video. You'll get it. But yeah, guys, over the weekend, I'm sitting here and I was trying to think of my best, what reaction would be the best to what I read on Friday night. And if you guys know, I'm a wrestling fan, right? To me, the best reaction that I can think of when I saw this card was Ron Simmons from WWE. Yeah, that reaction is probably, when he says damn. That's it. But she's really, really amazing. She's really good. Let's just go over it, man, right quick, and we'll talk about it. Defense is 4-3-3, 6'4", health 6, threat 4, size 2, moves long, so she's really fast. Her defenses are really good, and she's a web warrior, so she's probably gonna get the reroll on defense die from playing with Miles and all that stuff. She's absolutely, the stat line's really good. She moves fast. She's absolutely a beast here. Builder, let's go over this. Range 3 energy attack, 5 dice, low power cost. After attack resolve, gain power equal to damage dealt. Neuro disruption is what's really insane. Before damage is dealt. Now, why that's key? If you daze a character or KO a character, they don't get the condition, right? So before damage is dealt, now guarantees that your model does get the condition on you. So keep that in mind. So for each while in the attack roll, the defending character gains one of the following special conditions: poison, shock, stun. All three really good conditions. Poison, you don't gain power at the beginning of the power phase. Shock, you lose an attack die, which is huge. And stun, which stun sucks, right? Stun sucks for your opponent, right? You don't gain power. You only gain 1 power. You don't gain you're capped at gaining 1 power when you're doing damage or taking damage or whatever. It's really, really unfortunate. Intoxicating Blast. This attack is absolutely nutty. Range 2, 7 dice, 3 power cost. On a wild, it's called Sensory Overload. If the target character has the poison special condition before damage is dealt, remember that, this character may advance the target character small. Okay, so she has control with this. Okay, it's not over yet. After the attack is resolved, the target character drops all objective tokens it is holding. So, what's crazy about this is that this negates cards like Fallback, Escort a little bit, because those are after the attack is resolved, right? What do I mean by that? Well, before damage is dealt, my effect goes off. I get to reposition you, right? Within 2. Oh, I'm sorry, small, whatever. I can ruin your Fallback angle. I can ruin your Escort to safety angle. Let's say if it's Escort to safety. I can move you, I can advance you small, put you in front of Spider-Woman and keep you in that angle. Or just whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, put you right next to Spider-Woman in the same angle where Escort to safety was played. Well, you have to go towards the character that played, I believe, when it's Escort to safety. It's a push. And if I put you in an angle where you're only going to hit Spider-Woman, you're not going to be able to. No, wait. Escort to safety is an advance, I think. It doesn't matter. Whatever. The point is I can screw with things like that that pushes, like Lifesaver, things like that. I can screw with it, is my point. And the other thing is, too, what I could do is I could change your angle on fallback and all that. Not just that, you drop all your objective tokens. So the team now has Miles and Spider-Woman that can do that on a spender. So that's really crazy. I don't fly glide. She places within 2/2 power. That's pretty cool. Interrogate is crazy. So Black Widow has this, and I've used it a few times, and I thought it was pretty cool. Gain the extra VP, I think. Helps you out, and her having it is pretty crazy. On an all-web depth turn, where you're trying to get dazes and KO, and all that kind of stuff. Like, this is going to be a really good card. This is going to be a really good superpower here to use, to get you that one extra point that you need maybe to win the game or whatever the case may be. Like, this is pretty good. Martial artist. So when this character is defending against physical or energy attacks within 2, count blanks. So if you're within 2 of her, she's tanky as hell. She has stealth, so she moves long and has stealth. So you have to be within range 3 of her. She's gonna be really hard to catch and pin down without control. Okay, I think you're gonna need a lot of control to deal with her. And I mean, she's an absolutely amazing character. I read this and I was just like, dang, dude, they knocked it out of the park with this character. And I feel like this is the 4th threat that the Web Warriors need. And wow, she's absolutely phenomenal. And I like everything I see about Jessica Drew. But yeah, like, she's just crazy. There isn't an image of the injured side, so I'm pretty sure she's the same. I don't think she changes at all. Maybe that's why they didn't post a picture of the injured side. That is what it is. We don't know. We don't know who leaked this. We just know that this box is somewhere out there in the world. On Patrol is one of the tactics cards that come with her, and the tactics cards are pretty exciting. An ally, Spider-Woman or Carol, may spend 2 power to play this card during the power phase this round. Whenever an enemy character interacts or picks up an objective token, both Carol and Spider-Woman may advance small. So whenever someone does something, they can advance small, basically. I think this is a pretty good card. If someone were to push or throw Jessica or Carol, or push them, or whatever the case may be, this helps them, especially if your opponent's trying to play the objective game and score points. This helps them get back into the game and be a threat again. So I think this is a pretty good card. I think this is going to be on people's radars. Is it going to be a guaranteed thing? I don't know. It's a reactive as well. So I don't know. This I like this card. I think it's got some legs. We'll see what people think. I don't know. And once people get to play and all that stuff. So Double Agent. This was the talk of the town. At the start of the activation phase, an ally Spider-Woman may spend 2 power to play this card. Now this is key. At the start of the activation phase. So the minute the activation phase starts, you have to play this card. This isn't a situation where you just pop the card whenever you want. Okay? Choose an enemy character. The next time the chosen character gains an activated token, remove an activated token from Spider-Woman. So you need, like, granted, this is going to be tough to pull off because of, if you're playing against a really good player, they're going to think about this card and be like, okay, I'm just not going to end up within 2 of Spider-Woman and activate, right? Now, granted, things happen, mistakes can happen, and, all of a sudden you just activate, and all of a sudden, Spider-Woman gets another activation. But the thing is, though, to trigger this card, Spider-Woman needs to be activated already. You need to be within 2 and then gain an activated token. There's ways I think you can pull this off. Like, you can do something like an Iron Fist, force activate. You can do something like that, like Doctor Strange or something like that. I think you can do some things like that to pop this card more efficiently. Granted, you need a lot of power on Iron Fist, but he generates 2 power return, so you should be okay. And then he can die easily, but if you keep him alive and then get the power, you can probably do some combinations where it's like, okay, I activated a Spider-Woman. I'm gonna do the Iron Fist. I'm gonna activate the character so that Jessica Drew can activate again. Now, why that's crazy is if she has an objective that's important, she can just get away and just take off, basically, at that point. And it's just, she's going to be hard to catch. She's really, really hard to catch. So this card, really interesting. Double Agent, Foreign Assignment. Now, this card, I have read it, and I just kept laughing as I kept reading it. This is probably one of the funnest cards I've ever seen AMG make. And it's a Guardians of the Galaxy card, and I think Guardians players might actually consider this card. There's a lot going on here. Okay, let's just take a look at this for a second. During Agent Venom's activation, Agent Venom may spend any amount of power to play this card. Choose an option from the list below for each 2 power spent. Resolve each option completely before the next. Okay? Now, this is going to cost 2 power. You have to be within 2 of all these characters. Okay? This is funny. So, like, check this out. If Agent Venom is within 2 of an allied Gamora, Agent Venom is thrown medium. It's not a pounce or anything. He doesn't take it. But you throw Agent Venom medium. Wow. If Agent Venom is within 2 of an allied Groot, Agent Venom may remove up to 3 damage. Okay. If Agent Venom is within 2 of an allied Star-Lord, Agent Venom may immediately make a full auto attack listed on Star-Lord's stat card without paying the power cost. After the attack is resolved, Agent Venom may advance small. Like, this is crazy, dude. Like, this is one of the craziest cards I've ever read. If Agent Venom is within 2 of an allied Rocket and has already made an attack, this activation, Agent Venom may immediately make an attack action. Agent Venom then advances small. So, like, if you pull one off, right? Like, let's say, for example, within 2 of Rocket, you could just advance. Hold on. Let's just keep reading. If Agent Venom is within 2 of an allied Drax, the Destroyer, Agent Venom is thrown small and then counts as size 3 during this collision. Like, this is nutty as hell, dude. Like, you know, you have to resolve the action before the next one, right? So, like, let's say if you start with Rocket for some reason and then you do an attack, right? You advance small. You can advance small into Star-Lord, right? For 10 power. I'm just saying, if you wanted to pull off something nutty, you do this for 10 power. Like, you make an attack off Rocket, you advance small. You get within 2 of Star-Lord, then you do a full auto. And then you still have your activations. Like, this is so crazy, dude. This is so crazy. Like, this is the craziest card I've ever seen, ever made. And, like, it's fun, and I feel like I want to pull this off just to have fun. Like, this is crazy as hell. Like, I like every single thing on this. Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, it makes me want to play Guardians with Agent Venom. Like, they're already good, but, like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, that card just made me laugh. Clean up. An allied Agent Venom and Peter Parker may spend 1 power each to play this card during the power phase. Agent Venom gains the Spider Sense, which basically he can now reroll defense dice on defense and dodge rolls. So that's pretty cool. And I think this is until the end of the round. So, and then Peter Parker gains Symbiotic Instincts, which is basically you can't modify dice with Peter. And honestly, with the buff to Peter Parker gaining an extra health, which is really awesome. I would love to see what the old Parker can do. I was always a fan of old Parker. It was just nobody could figure out, like his 4th threat, right? Like, they're like, is he really a 4th threat character? And you're like, yeah, but he did a lot of good stuff. And with him getting the health bonus now, staying alive a little bit longer, and having like, I think old Parker is really interesting. Is an interesting character. So I can't wait. I would love to try him out. And yeah, that's it for the cards there. All right, guys, that's it, guys. That's my reaction. This is the Spider-Woman and the Tactics cards that are coming out. Let me know your thoughts down below. Really amazing stuff from A&G. Like I said, they're hitting in 2023. This is really good stuff, and I hope they keep this going. And I can't wait to flesh out the rest of this year and see where the hell this game is going, because this is a great start. This is a phenomenal start to 2023, and AMG's hitting on everything right now. So this is really awesome. Thank you guys very much. Like I said, dislike the video, comment down below, give me your thoughts on everything, on these tactics cards, on Spider-Woman, all that cool stuff. And I'll catch you on the next MCP video. You guys take care, everyone. For a blessed day. Bye.